Hey guys.
Hi.
Okay, Ashley and Maddie here, and we are doing a microneedling session together across the country. It's happening.
It's happening.
Yes, we are going to be using our Illuma pens today, and we are so excited. We are both overdue for a microneedling session, so
100%.
we are really glad that we're doing
Especially
this.
you. Really.
Yes. Right now, you're gonna see us wiping off our numbing cream. So we put on some numbing cream 20 minutes ago to numb our skin a little bit. Before we get started, if you haven't yet, subscribe to our channel and click that little bell so that you get notified when either of us post new videos. Also, if you're not following us, follow us on Instagram on Beauty Budget Moms. We have a lot of fun over there. And we love to show amazing deals, budgets, mom stuff.
Yes.
Ashley's a huge mess. So if you really want to feel better about yourself,
feel better about yourself, come watch me because it's scary. It's scary. Okay, so I just showed you guys what we have been using for the numbing cream. This stuff works great. It's going to numb your face so that you don't feel needles going into your skin because it can be painful. Obviously, we are driving needles into our face. Yeah, and how long does it last, would you say? At least a half hour? At least?
Yeah, at least. Well,
the time it takes.
Once, after the 20 minutes, I would say it takes at least an hour, a little bit after an hour.
Yeah, and it takes about...
After that original.
20 minutes to set into where you're actually feeling it.
And then you want to, make sure you remove it. That way you're not injecting that into your skin.
Yes.
If you want further, we have other videos that we've done that we're going to link below that we go into a lot more detail on the products that we use. So if you feel like we're just not giving you enough detail, go ahead and check out those videos.
For sure, because we're going to jump right into it. We're going to start microneedling as we explain both the benefits of microneedling, but also what we love about the Illuma pen specifically. So we're going to jump right into it. You're going to see our face is bleeding. Don't be alarmed.
Don't be alarmed.
That's normal.
Although you won't see as much bleeding because do you notice with the Illuma pen, my face doesn't bleed as much?
Yes, for sure.
Nearly as much.
Not near, yeah. So we use the doctor pens. We use the doctor pens as well, which we both love. Doctor pens are great, but
they're great.
The Illuma pen, yes, less bleeding.
I like to say the Illuma pen is like the creme de la creme. It is literally a handcrafted pen. It is really nice. It's definitely more of a professional pen.
Yes.
So it's a treat to be able to use it, but definitely something that's the benefits are amazing for your skin.
For sure.
Worth it. Totally worth it.
We are both going to be using the 12-point cartridge. So this has 12 needles. There is a nano needling cartridge that you can use with Illuma. There's a 12-point and there is a 36-point. The nano needling, you only want to go up to 0.3 in depth. And then the other two cartridges, you can go to 2.5.
Yes.
So we're just loading these up.
One thing to keep in mind too is we're going to describe a little bit of differences of depth that we're using because Ashley has a little bit more sensitive skin and mine is not sensitive at all.
Right.
I also have pretty thick, oily skin, and I would say Ashley's is probably medium, thickness with probably more. You have kind of combination,
for
right?
sure. Oily here, dry everywhere else. Definitely more of a combo skin type.
Yeah.
Both of us struggle though with large pores, which is why we love microneedling because it can really help diminish the pore size. It helps with wrinkles, fine lines. It helps with hyperpigmentation. There are so many benefits to microneedling.
Scar treatment.
Yes.
And even stretch marks. You'll see I've made a couple stretch mark videos. Go check those out.
Check them out. They're so good.
Marks. It is something that you can use. Yeah. So right now we're going to be putting on hyaluronic acid. Mine's I think we both have different ones. Mine's a peptide complex serum. We're going to link both of the ones that we're using. Mine's like a peptide. It is the hyaluronic acid, amino acids, and vitamin E.
And mine is just a simple hyaluronic acid. It actually only has 3 ingredients, which is why I basically use it for microneedling is because I want, when you're doing microneedling, you need to be really careful with what you're microneedling into your face. You don't want to use vitamin C or anything like that. So we're just keeping it pretty basic with what we're using on our skin. Because we're basic.
We're
pretty basic. Actually, it's true. We are. And you'll see as we're microneedling that we'll add more of this and kind of mix it in with the pen.
throughout. And if you feel like it's not enough and you feel like it's kind of skipping, you can always, in one of my videos, sometimes I like to use a spray bottle just with water. And that kind of can just help it glide a little bit.
For sure. Now, the Illuma pen, what's special about it? First of all, it is a little bit more expensive. It's more expensive than what you might pay for like the doctor pens, but that is because it's a handcrafted tool, and it's got a higher, a better motor than the other pens.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Well,
and
not
it has like
it just does.
It has like the most precise dial strength and like accuracy. So there's definitely a difference between these and any other pen that you're gonna have. And the cool thing is, even though this is more of an expensive pen, it is still saving you money than having to go into a spa or into a professional office to have this done. Typically you'd be paying anywhere from like $300 to $400 for a microneedling session. So doing this at home with the Illuma pen is still a lot cheaper. You're still saving money.
Yeah, and we do have a code for you guys. You can get $100 off if you use the code BBGLOW. So that's $100 off. But yeah, this pays for itself in probably 2 to 3 sessions, depending on where you're going.
Yeah.
Okay, so
totally worth it.
We discussed our different skin types. I am going to be mainly concentrating on, mainly keeping the pen on a lower needle depth setting, because I don't want it penetrating quite as deep, because I do have somewhat sensitive skin and I haven't done this in a while. So I'm going to keep it relatively low between 0.25 and 0.5. I might raise it up to 1 in some areas around like the cheeks, but that'll be as deep as I go.
And I'm gonna go as far as like cheeks, that's the deepest I'm gonna go, and that's going to be, I'll probably go up to a 2 on my cheeks. I'm moving mine up to, I'm gonna do 1.5 first.
Okay.
Because I'm starting and I get a little bit nervous at first.
I know, it is a little nerve-wracking. I'm starting actually 0.5. I'm keeping it, like I said, relatively low. And I don't know, what technique do you use? I do the circles.
Typically. Yeah.
Back and forth. Yeah, so there's a few ways you can do this. You can do like circles, like what I'm doing. And Maddie's doing the back and forth, which is kind of like a cross patch.
I've gone over it. And I like to do about like 2 to 3 passes. Yeah.
Passes. Yeah, and with the circling, I usually do about 2 passes, just because I'm kind of concentrating on those sections a little bit more. But so far, you will notice, like, we're gonna turn red. We might have some spot bleeding.
It's just the process.
But
don't be alarmed, I will.
It's all normal. Don't be alarmed.
I love this because I do get like hyperpigmentation, especially over the summer, which we are coming away from. So I definitely need it in my skin. And I'm stopping real quick because I already need more hyaluronic acid. Honestly, I should have grabbed some water because I like it to be a little bit, nothing. I like it to be wet. I don't know, really moisturized and yeah. Anyways.
She doesn't want to say the word wet.
I like it to be wet.
She's avoiding it at all costs. I want it to be moist.
Yeah, you're right.
That's it. And the hyaluronic acid that both of us are using are very affordable.
Mine's about the same.
I think mine's about $9.99.
Super
and
affordable.
It's a big container. So you'll see a lot. Yeah. And a lot of different skincare lines sell it for crazy prices. I have had friends buy it for a lot, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Use my link on Amazon, it's so much cheaper. And you guys, will link everything below. Make sure you go check out the other videos we've done. Like Maddie said, she's done videos on her stretch marks on her stomach that are amazing.
Hi guys.
It's so good. I'm gonna love it. And then I've got a nano needling video out there, which nano needling is great for infusing serums
Yeah,
into
actually, I was
the
really
top
glad
layer
that Ashley
of
introduced me
your
to the nano
skin.
needling. I had it done
So-
before, and it's like completely painless. So that one's like a really nice one to do, because yeah, there is zero pain.
Yeah, no pain. No pain.
Yeah, with one thing with the
Yeah, you don't even
microneedling
have to
is
use
you want
a
to
numbing
do
cream.
it. I like to do it at night because your face hurts pretty bad. Not terrible, but you know, it's just a little bit uncomfortable, and I would hate to have to go throughout the entire day with my face feeling, you know, a little bit sore.
It's tender. I take ibuprofen and as many
Lots of
drugs
drugs.
as I can right before. No, I'm just kidding. But I do take ibuprofen, and I have to take a sleep. I'm a junkie. No, I'm not. This is a joke.
Yes,
I have to take
I'm the
a
same.
sleep aid.
But the nice thing
as
is,
well,
guys,
like
seriously,
melatonin.
with this Illuma pen,
Something like that.
It's definitely less painful. I definitely don't have as much pain. There's no bruising. At least I haven't noticed any, but I know, like, literally because of the accuracy of this pen, you really don't have to worry about much of that. Also, the cool thing about this pen is you can glide the pen very safely, where when you are using another pen, you're actually supposed to be kind of spot treating it, which I still typically don't, but that's probably why I bleed so much. It's really not as safe for your skin, where the Illuma pen, it is completely safe because it is so accurate
Right.
to be gliding it on your skin, and you're not going to be damaging your skin. Okay, and you're going to notice I have a breakout right here. Super fun. And
Yes.
you'll want to
Very
make
fun.
sure that, yeah, very fun. You're going to want to make sure that you avoid any breakout areas, because if you go over it, you might just be spreading it to other areas, and you don't want to infect it. So just avoid those annoying little pesky, you know.
Those pesky zits that pop up in your 30s.
They're so
There's
fun.
nothing. It's like, what the hell?
I know.
Also, before you do any microneedling session, you need to make sure that you're washing your face thoroughly, really thoroughly wash your face.
Yeah.
We wash our face using the Neutralize system, which we'll also link below. These Neutralize pads, they're exfoliating pads, are gold. I mean, pure gold.
They're
Maddie
amazing.
introduced
They're really
me to
good.
Neutralize, and it is just so good. It's great at exfoliating your skin. It helps with acne breakouts. Anyways, it's great to use before.
And it's super affordable. I think that's
session.
why I love it the most too, is because it not only works, but I feel like it's like a professional face washing system that actually works, and it's not going to break the bank. So that's awesome.
It's affordable for sure.
So you can also do your lips if you want to plump up your lips a little bit, make them a little bit more youthful. Like this. No, I won't. But
Yeah, so you look like a Frank.
let me take this after. Skipping.
Yeah.
Oh, but
it's
actually doing your
shocking.
lips really hurts. It doesn't feel good.
Not as bad as lip injections, but
Yeah, that's true. I actually did that.
yeah, I did. It's painful,
I don't know
but
how
worth-
you did it.
worth
This hurts enough just poking them with these. I don't know. See, look at those lips. Look at that.
See?
How could she not?
Hello, everybody. No, I went really subtle, but yeah, it hurt like a mother. So the Illuma pen has an extremely strong motor. It's 18,000 RPM, which who knows what that means, but it's strong. It's stronger than the other pens that you can purchase, which is why it's more expensive.
And I love it because it actually has 3 settings. I'm just on the first setting right now, but it has 3 settings. And it actually, if you have it plugged into the wall, instead of like right now, we don't have it plugged in, which I really love. I like not being connected to a wall. There's actually, if you do connect it to the wall, there's a different setup for it. You can have seven whole settings. 7 settings. So, I mean, it's really, it's optimal for any skin type.
It is.
Okay, I'm moving on to my forehead. I'm doing less depth in the needles when I'm doing my nose and going up to my forehead and the sides. I'm actually probably just gonna go to about a 0.5. And the nose actually is a little bit more of a sensitive spot for me, so 0.5 is perfect. I don't like to go too deep.
And I did 0.25 on my nose, 0.25 up top, and then I'm keeping it 0.5 everywhere else.
Ashley, what show are you watching right now?
We have been watching the Queen's Gambit.
Gamut?
It's a chess show. It's so good. In fact, Steven Spielberg, I think came out and said it's the best show on Netflix right now.
What?
It's really good. It's about a girl who plays chess, but she's a prodigy. And she becomes a prodigy at a very young age.
Me.
It reminded me of you.
Really reminds
And when
me
you used to go play Battleship, remember your competitions with Battleship?
Yes. It's like still, sometimes I wake up saying, you sunk my Battleship.
Yeah. You sunk me. Oh, the amount of strategy.
Oh, no. Yep.
It's a good show. It's very good. What about you? What do you want?
We have gone back into we always have like a different rotation of shows that we typically watch. And right now, I've brought back in Arrested Development.
Oh, I love Arrested Development.
It's always a good one, and it's hilarious. Yeah. Those of you that are watching, go comment what show you're watching right now.
Let us know. No, seriously.
Ashley and I are both, our families are both huge Office fans.
Yeah.
That's like all of us and our siblings. We quote, that's all we do is quote The Office, basically, when we talk to each other.
Yeah.
So that's usually, that's usually in my rotation. It's a constant.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm constantly watching that and cleaning or doing, I can just listen to it and get whatever done. But I do like to rotate in Parks and Rec.
Yeah, you do. I like Parks and Rec. I don't watch it as much as you do, though.
Yeah, I do like Parks and Rec. And actually, I've been rotating in Schitt's Creek now pretty regularly.
Yeah,
I think I've almost watched it 3 times through. Well, not really watched it. I like listen to it while I clean.
Yeah.
But
so good.
It's such a good show. Oh my gosh, Schitt's Creek is amazing.
I want you to do an impersonation of the mom.
Alexis. Hold on. I'll never forget the sight of I can't. She's so hard. Flailing and thrashing in that water taxi. She's like, we love you, Alexis. Don't we? Don't we? She's hilarious.
I love her. I don't even know how she does that.
I know. She's so good. Oh my god. No, but Queen's Gambit is super good. You'll have to check that one out.
Yeah, I do. I need to.
Okay. I'd like to have a murder show. Huh?
Murder. Yes, we learned from our parents that we can't go to sleep without watching a murder.
A murder show. I do love like the new cold case files that are on Netflix. They're really good too.
They're always good. And
is A Handmaid's Tale over? Like, was that the last season?
I don't think so. I think because of COVID.
What could they possibly do, though? What else could happen in that show? I don't know. Not to give it away.
I don't know.
So I'm kind of doing a second pass now because I did the circles. Take it down a little bit.
I might be going over my forehead a little bit more than I typically would, but I feel like... See, this Illuma pen, it's so great because you're not like as super red and bloody afterwards. So I'm like,
I'm not bloody at all.
Did I really hit it? And I did. I just am not bleeding all over the place.
Yeah,
although I can really see it in my see it in my cheeks. My cheeks are red.
My cheeks all over here, too. But yeah, I don't have any point bleeding right now, which is pretty amazing. Because the Dr. Pen, you bleed pretty bad.
Yeah.
Well, okay, just to talk a little bit about what we're doing. Yeah. So what the microneedling does is it penetrates into your dermis and it creates microscopic injuries. And then that triggers
hurting ourselves.
Yeah, that triggers the production of collagen. So collagen is what keeps your skin
looking youthful.
Yeah, looking youthful and good, and that's what we all want. I have a zit right in the middle of my forehead, the third eye. I'm gonna go around that. But yeah, that's basically what we're doing with microneedling, which is why it's so good for fine lines and wrinkles and all of that.
The crazy thing with microneedling too is, and I did one video specifically on this, that I did specifically for under your eyes. Now you would think that you wouldn't be able to use this under your eyes because we're always told be so careful. It's such a sensitive area. The skin is so thin. Put it on like a very, 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 very low setting, but you can do your under eyes and really it helps with sunken eyes, dark circles. It really kind of just wakes your face up. You know how like, I mean, your eyes is like the main focal point of your face, I feel like. So,
Yes.
I feel like it brightens up my face sometimes. If I have like a big event coming and I don't want to do my entire face, sometimes I will just do a quick under eye like 2 nights before just to kind of refresh it a little bit.
Right. And that's what I love about the nano needling sessions too, because if you want like a really nice glow the next day, a nano needling session is amazing because you're just infusing lots of good serums. And what we'll do is below in the description, you can find everything linked, but we'll also link all of the serums that we love to use, not only with microneedling, but with nano needling as well.
We're going to link everything in our comments and pin that comment. Because sometimes every once in a while, like the link doesn't work or something, so we like to put them also in the comments.
Yes, especially when you're going over this area of your neck, you need it to be on a lower setting. You don't want it high. But your neck ages very quickly.
I know.
And so
that's
microneedling.
My biggest ager is my neck, for sure.
Mine too. It's unfortunate. Yeah. So it's great to be able to microneedle your neck.
Yeah. Well, and I was just so happy when I figured out that I could do this from home, because I had been talking to a friend who works for a plastic surgeon, and actually it's Ashley's friend. And I was asking her, my pores, I've always had the biggest issues with my pores, and they have not diminished, but they have gotten so much better, so much smaller. The appearance of them is like drastic compared to how they look. Now you can still see them.
They have not like disappeared, but they
haven't disappeared, but they've definitely gotten smaller. And she was the one who said you need to do microneedling at home. That was like one of her 2 suggestions. The other one was taking a retinoid at home, or a Retin-A serum. So it's been a game changer for me, for sure.
Yeah, it's been awesome. We both have pretty big pores. We got that from our dad. Thanks, Dad. Shout out to our father.
You see our mother. Our mother has like the best skin.
Our mom has no pores.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
How do people not have pores? I don't get it.
I don't know. But we hate you. Just kidding. It's fine. But this is a great option if you're struggling with pores or any skin issues, really.
So when you are all done, your aftercare, for the next couple days, you really want to avoid the sun. If you're going to be going outside, use sunscreen all the time on your face. Where's my water? I was going to show my, I'm going to bring my water over here. Drink lots of water. You need to make sure that you are continually, it's a good idea to keep putting on the hyaluronic acid throughout the day tomorrow. You might be a little bit red tomorrow. So if you have like a big thing happening the next day, probably not smart to do this the night before. And what else? Oh, kind of working out. This is something I didn't know right away. Working out, you don't want to do anything super heavy duty for the next couple days.
Yes. You're going to want to use hyaluronic acid in the next few days after a microneedling session, because the great thing is the channels of your face are open. So optimize that. Get serum, hyaluronic acid on your face in the first few days. After the first few days, you can start using other serums like vitamin C. You can use squalene. There's a lot of great serums that you can start putting on your face. You just want to be careful in the first few days, because you don't want to put anything that can damage your skin, because those channels are really open.
Yeah, I'm going to go over my nose a tiny bit more.
Yeah, me too. My nose is where it's at, so I like to concentrate on my nose.
I do too.
Come on, nose. No pores, no pores, no
pores.
No pores. But seriously,
get out of here.
Where the north wind
meets the sea.
We're just singing this together.
Full of memories. Yeah.
God, my darling.
We're both moms, so these Disney songs get stuck in our heads.
Maddie's got 5 kids. I've got 4. We're tired. which is why we need this a lot.
Yeah. Yes.
But
Okay, you
seriously.
guys, so while we're finishing up, don't forget that you can get that $100 off if you use our code BBGLOW. And definitely check out all the links below. And it seriously is, if you're wanting to invest in a microneedling pen for your skin and you're wanting to do it long term, really think about getting the Illuma pen. And we're not just saying that, like it really is.
It really is the best.
A fantastic pen.
We've
It
used
really-
a lot of pens.
It's good. Like
This is
literally
it.
each one is handcrafted. Like it's definitely
Right.
a professional, professional way to go.
Yes, and it's worth the money. It really is. Real quick, when you're done, make sure you're discarding these cartridges. Don't use the needles again. It's tempting, but you can actually get refills for cheap. They're not that expensive to get the
No.
refill cartridges. Do not use them again. You need to toss those. But yeah, it's an amazing pen, like Maddie said. All of the links can be found in the description below. Make sure you're following us here. Of course, subscribe to our channel so you know when we're posting videos. But also, did we mention Instagram? We have an Instagram.
I did. Yeah.
Okay, follow us on Instagram. We're a lot crazier there. We do we do dares with other accounts. We do a lot of fun stuff. We do a lot of fun giveaways. We post about deals and products we love, and you see just a little bit more into our lives and our kids and what we're
The chaos
about
that's
the
always
chaos.
happening. My
Yeah,
gosh.
the insanity that is our lives,
Yes.
honestly, because it's pretty
insane.
crazy.
Yeah.
It really truly is. Okay. Thanks for joining us today, you guys. We appreciate it. And leave any questions you have in the comments below, of course.
Yeah. We'll be happy to answer them.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.